Hey guys, what is going on? Bobblez here. So today I have for you guys a huge video talking about everything that is going on within the world of Fortnite right at the moment. As you all know, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on within the world of Fortnite, and a lot of crazy stuff is happening. We've had Dusty filling with lava, and now we've got this huge metal base spaceship looking thing that is formed in Loot Lake. So what is it? Who's put it there? And what are these runes that are appearing out of the spaceship and all over the map? Watch this video to find out everything I've just said, and obviously if you do go on to enjoy the video, then hit that like button, and obviously smash the subscribe to not miss out on a single thing about this event and every other thing to do with Fortnite. But anyway, let's jump straight into the video. So let's take a minute to talk about this spaceship thing. So this big metal spaceship looking, Millennium Falcon-y looking thing, that's what I keep calling it, formed in Loot Lake after the 8.40 content update. Now, just really randomly, it just appeared, and it has these 5 different sort of circles coming up out of it around a middle sort of section which looks like it will open, but obviously these 5 little circles have got to all glow up and show the runes that one's already shown to then obviously open up the middle part. That's the theory, and that's all up to date. So this one rune to start off with looks like this. I'll throw up an image right now. It's orange, and yeah, you've probably all seen it. I know if you follow me on Twitter, I've tweeted it, and I've also tweeted a video when I was playing with my partner yesterday. I was actually running around the map, and I come across this. Let's play the clip so you guys can see. As you can see there, it's actually a moving rune. If you guys have played Fortnite within the past, I'd say 18 hours, then you will have seen this yourself. And if you didn't notice, it's actually moving very rapidly. So the very start of this was actually just on the outskirts of Paradise Palms, of like the deserty area, very close to Lucky Landing. Now, if you remember correctly, then you'll know it was about the same roughly area as to where the cube first started. And like I said a minute ago, this rune has been moving rapidly. It's going all around the map, and if you go anywhere near to it, you'll be able to hear the vroom, vroom, the sounds for it. And it is literally moving in game. It's really crazy. But talking about its initial position and where it is currently now, near sort of the Shifty Shafts area, to where I'm recording this video anyway, then it's kind of following the same path as what the Cube did, Kevin the Cube, back a couple of seasons ago. So, one, it's a rune, and runes were covered the entirety of the cube, so that's a little bit, what's going on there? And 2, it's following the exact same path as this cube was. It's just going a lot faster than how quick the cube moved around the map. So that comes to our next question. How quickly is this rune going to move till it finally gets to its end spot, basically? How long is it going to take, and where is its end spot? Well, the cube finished off at Loot Lake, and I'm pretty sure 90% that this rune will be the exact same. I personally think that this rune is going to go around the map somewhere and end up in one of the positions for one of the circle lights I was talking about earlier, which is on the metally base thing, and where there's the first original one already on there. That's my predicament. I could be wrong, and they could just appear out of nowhere, but that's definitely what I think is going to happen. Another thing about the runes, do you remember with the cube, when it was finished at its spot and it would move on to the next, it would leave a rune printed in the ground? More rune stuff. Are these runes going to be connected to Kevin the Cube? I think potentially they will be. Now, another thing that I was thinking was that this spaceshipy thing, this metal base, was it there initially? Was we waiting for it to be uncovered, or was it actually built? So at the start of Season 8, we actually had this mysterious helicopter going around the map, and it was locating certain areas to actually find, in which we done the dig spots. So we had the first dig spot, we then dug up Dusty Divot, and we had the lava, and then its final dig spot was near Loot Lake. So, were they planning this? Did they know it was there? Or did they just dig up Loot Lake themselves and build this and place this there? That's a big question to be asking. And also, why have they made this, or why have they found this? Do they know what they're doing? A big potential idea is maybe that they knew that it was there, they built this kind of metally base so that these runes could be implemented, so that then when all the runes come together and like form a big light sort of power energy source, then they come together, and out of the middle of the circle bit, then what will come out of that is maybe Kevin the Cube. They could have maybe remade him, brought him back to life, or potentially even made a duplicate of him, so made their own version from these runes. I do think that that would be super cool. I know there was the whole idea floating around about how that they were the Infinity Stones and how they could be connected to maybe a Thanos event, which again, potential. No one said no to it so far, so it could happen. I think more likely it's something to do with maybe Kevin coming back, Kevin Mark II, because the runes in the cube, the initial cube, actually just go together so well. And another thing that I just want to say about these runes is that a load of people are live streaming to try and break them with a bunch of other people, which is totally cool. They've got a lot of health though, so I warn you, if you want to do this, do it with a lot of people, because they take time to break. But when they actually start to deteriorate and they get less and less in health, it starts to do exactly what Kevin the Cube done and bounce you back, and you take this huge damage from them. Obviously beware if you do that, because you're going to take damage from it. And yeah, I just think it's crazy how these runes are doing the same sort of effect as to what the Kevin the Cube was. Now, as well as Kevin the Cube, what come with it? Well, every single season we've had different sort of consumables in the game as to what can help you travel around the map. So we had the hot rocks, and obviously it gave you the boost so you could jump up and not take full damage. We had also the rifts, which are still in the game now, and we also had another one which was only in the game for a short amount of time, and this was actually straight after Kevin the Cube. And they were indeed the shadow stones. I don't know if you remember them, but basically when you consumed them, then they'll make you go invisible and you turn into some sort of like monstery thing and float around the map for a short duration of time. They were very cool, but Fortnite weren't happy with them in some sort because they removed them from the game. But if you remember them, shadow stones. Now, I've said this in a few of my past videos within the last week about a leaked item that is meant to be coming to the game, and it's called shadow bombs. So potentially, could these shadow bombs be the next consumable after this big event ends, and maybe it's something linking in with the cube? Maybe they do remake this cube, and what leaves behind it are these shadow bombs. That to me sounds very cool, and I know data miners have actually been saying how they think that these shadow bombs are actually going to be connected to the shadow stones that we previously had. So there's some sort of coding that is along the same lines between the two, so potentially that means that they will be sort of the same, but shadow bombs sort of indicates to me some sort of effect. So maybe it's a consumable and you kind of pick it up and a bomb blast radius happens and everyone within the radius maybe gets something, maybe like a health boost, maybe some sort of shield, maybe some additional shield, something like that. I do think that would be very cool. Obviously that is a long shot, but I haven't been saying about these shadow bombs being added and they've been leaked, so it's maybe the perfect connection that will actually fit these in the game nicely. So there you guys go, that is everything I know to this current moment I've filmed this video about these runes and how they might be connected to Kevin the Cube and all that stuff, and what is going on in Loot Lake. Obviously on this channel I'll be posting more and more videos talking about everything, updating you guys on this event and what is going on. So make sure you subscribe to not miss out on a single thing. Turn on post notifications if you want to be the first to find out what is going on in the world of Fortnite. But anyway guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you have. Comment down below Kevin the Cube if you've stayed till the very end of the video. But anyway, thanks for watching guys. See ya.